sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in.
This must be the...
Whoa, it's so tall!
I doubt it'll...
Please, falling from here would barely even tickle. Come on, thief. Tired already? You need to get off your butt more than once every 100 years.
Easy for you to say from a jump Huh? Prince!
Huh? Whoa! What the heck? That was close!
Papa, he missed.
Don't worry, just keep throwing. It's not like they've got anywhere to run. Hike! Sketch all their faces for me, would ya?
Coming right up. Wait! Papa! It's Beelzebub! He's in the jump bot!
What? Beelzebub? Why is the Fiend Prince hanging around with a human?
What did we do? He flattened us last time.
Don't be a coward! We're the Swimmers, the biggest, baddest criminals in all of Sandland. But for now, we might just want to chuck rocks from a safe distance and be ready to run if it doesn't work. Okie dokie.
It's the Swimmers! Those little...
The Swimmers? As in the famous bandits?
I should have known those crooks would play dirty!
I'll blow them away!
Wait a minute, Prince. The jump bot's history if so much as a single boulder connects with it.
Oh, right. Then I'll go thump them in person!
You're welcome. Huh?
Hey, get back here!
That's weird. I thought I actually heard Beelzebub talking to me just now.
You didn't think it. I was talking to you. Beelzebub might find like this. Oh, and I can read thoughts too. As usual, you're pretty dang transparent. But then again, I wouldn't have too long with you with your words.
Eat this, Beelzebub! No weak knees, boys. Let's go!
Here we go!
Man, he's tough.
So far, so good!
Pike! Are you okay, Shark? Don't back down now! Curse you, Beelzebub!
So far, so good! Ugh, so annoying! That hurt, you stupid...
Yeah! Can't track him! What the? You despicable fiend! Attacking poor, defenseless humans!
Dream on! You're the ones who started this fight! Now, how would you like me to finish it?
Grr. Guppy! On it!
Dang it! If there's one thing they're good at, it's running away.
Prince, are you unharmed?
Ha! You think those losers could take me?
What's that?
I saw the swimmers drop it. Wait! That's me! But what would they need this sketch for?
We should be safe now. Pike, you've got the sketches, right?
Yeah, but one's missing. Must have dropped it.
You've got a gift for drawing, son. Huh, funny. Feel like I've seen this guy somewhere before.
Nah.
All right, Shark. Go sell this pic to the news office. Don't let them have it for any less than 2 million zenny. Milk 'em dry, you hear?
Yep.
Where's the trick?
Stay focused. We could still be attacked at any time.
We'll be fine so long as the prince is here.
You do speak sense sometimes, thief.
Something smells like treasure.
Here we go.
Where's the treasure? Wait, what's that over there?
Here we go.
Have you tussled with the swimmers before?
Even though they're a bunch of weaklings, they keep picking fights with me.
Ever considered the issues that you're too strong?
Are there Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from it. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
Here we go.
What goes through your head in the middle of a fight?
How I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start, but you might get better results by predicting what your enemy is going to do and reacting accordingly. You'll find it hard to lose if you're always fighting on favorable terms.
Here we go.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
We might be able to reach these inaccessible spots with.
Let's try to remember this spot. Here we go.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm. station's right outside of Sandland, isn't it? Can't we get water from here?
Just traveling all the way to the sea is no easy task, and we have no good means of transporting water that far either.
Right. Sandland's surrounded by a vast desert and steep cliffs.
Dang, I guess we really do need a water source. Here we go.
We interrupt this program for an update on the recent theft of an army tank. A sketch from an eyewitness has enabled us to identify one of the perpetrators.
Say what?
This man, spotted inside the stolen tank, has been identified as Rao, the 61-year-old sheriff of a small town to the north of the Central District, known as Apato Village. However, when we ran the fingerprints of this Sheriff Rao through a centralized database, we discovered a far more shocking truth. Rao is a mere alias. This man's true name should be familiar to every citizen of this kingdom, for it belongs to the military genius who became a general of the Royal Army at the tender age of 27. The legendary super soldier who protected Sandland from rebels and outlaws alike. Famed for his mercy and gentlemanly conduct toward even his fiercest enemies. The great, renowned General Shiva.
Huh?
A staggering development, to be sure. For General Shiva has long been assumed dead, killed by the massive explosion caused when he protected Sandland from the attempted Peachy Rebellion.
Protected Sandland. What I did was murder.
Not only that, but his nearby home was destroyed. That thing blew. Slaying his beloved wife and robbing the world of a star. The actress and musician, Sexy Terry.
Why didn't you tell me that was your wife? I'm mortified. If I'd known, I'd never have said...
Don't worry about it. I thought she was sexy too. That's why I asked her out.
But if she was your wife, why a magazine clipping?
Because all the photos I had of her burned up.
Shiva! No. It can't be. Inform General Hari of this at once! And while you're at it, tell the news office to double the reward for Shiva! And to make an announcement that anyone found sheltering him will be severely punished!
Yes, sir!
Shiva, what are you up to?
Zayu, explain this! You told me we'd gotten rid of Shiva!
Shh! Keep your voice down, Your Majesty!
What? General Shiva? You mean... that? General Shiva? I am going to be fighting a legend. Now that's what I'm talking about! Send out the tanks and reinforce our defenses at all locations!
Sir!
So, what's the plan now, old man?
Unchanged. We find that spring. But first, I'd like to swing by one of the radio towers under the Army's control east of here.
Huh? What do you want to do at a radio tower?
I have a message that I'd like as many people as possible to hear. And the radio equipment there will let me broadcast what I have to say nationwide.
Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village. Not sure going to the Army's radio tower sits well with me. Is it really worth taking a risk like that?
Can't say. Maybe I've let my ego get the better of me.
It's fine. Let the old fogey do what he wants.
Maybe I should just run away, but what about...
Never heard anyone talk to themselves so loud.
So what if people hear me? Nobody cares about me anyway. I'm so forgettable, not even my fellow diamonds know I exist.
Oh, so you're with the bandits, huh?
Not by choice. They kidnapped me young and put me to work. I'm supposed to earn my freedom after this job, except I can't do it. And since they barely acknowledge me, I figured I might as well just run off now. Then again, if they remember about me and come after me...
Just finish the job, man.
They want me to take out some monsters so they can expand their territory. How the heck am I supposed to do that alone?
That certainly does sound dangerous. What do you think, Prince? Should we help him?
Oh, come on. Do we have to?
I want to help this young man get his life back on track.
You mean you'll actually help me?
I personally don't see what's wrong with him being an outlaw.
Please! I'll give you something in return.
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right! Thank you so much.
Far too many troops in such a remote location. Are they expecting us? Seems their commander's no stranger to war.
Oh, what are you gonna tell everyone?
The truth. And what's been on my mind.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hardly any humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
I'll give him a look. Well, so it goes. Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head. I am intrigued.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Observe them, huh? I'll try that next time. Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive when we got a chance against it with the bot. Right?
Watch the movement carefully and look for an opening.
Keep clear and attack from a distance.
Under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe clear it out with a powerful hit to the ground. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Huh? We'll try that next time. Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about that's a huge crocodile!
It looks tougher than most crocs I've seen. It's not a good idea to try to fight that thing barehanded.
Fritz, get out of there! Fritz, get out of there! Keep clear and attack from a distance!
Oh, keep your distance!
Explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it. If we had a vehicle that could jump.
Fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all. It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh? At least that was sort of think we could make it through. You know, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through.
These ruins look relatively big. Our bot's ability should come in handy for exploring them.
Are you really sure it's safe to drive a bot around such dilapidated ruins?
There's no choice if we want to access all its areas.
Maybe so. But I can't help imagining the whole place coming down on our heads.
Here we go. Whoop!
These ruins look relatively big. Our bot's ability should come in handy for exploring them.
Are you really sure it's safe to drive a bot around such dilapidated ruins?
There's no choice if we want to access all its areas.
Maybe so. But I can't help imagining the whole place coming down on our heads.
Here we go. At least that was sort of fun.
Prince, I can see ruins.
Wow. You're right. Nice little timer.
Dang it! Why do you have to find them? Now the prince is all excited.
So what if I'm excited?
I have no interest in going to dangerous places.
What's the fun of going on a journey if you only think about staying safe?
It doesn't kill you. It makes you stronger, right?
And what assurance do we have that it won't kill us? None, that's what.
Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient. Busted! Around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh? We can repair it. Just need material. Okay, now for some hot intel on the area. Humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh? traveling, old man?
Fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice! Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all. Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never.
Here we go. Ew, that was rough.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh? Whoop! Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from it. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
Here we go. You used to travel in, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all.
There are 2 cave entrances. Which should we use?
Wait, you've already decided we're going in?
Hello? Of course we are! It's a cave!
You say that like it's an actual reason. Nice and cool down here in this cave.
Yeah, looks like people have been here before. You gotta wonder what for.
There's nowhere to hide in this open desert, and the army's keeping close watch on the area. Whoever they are, they mean business. This world's full of danger, after all.
Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. More ruins, I see.
From the looks of it, the residents here have been forced out of their homes.
Who'd do this? Why?
The army probably deemed their presence inconvenient for one reason or another.
Good grief. I'm liking these guys less and less.
I can relate.
Hey, I was talking about the on-duty soldiers, not you, okay?
apart from being buried in the sand, it's in pretty good shape.
People here probably moved away after the river dried up.
I hope that was
Here
it.
we go. What do you mean?
It's not that easy for people to just up and abandon the place they were born and raised, you know?
You used to travel in, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all. Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you picked up might come in handy.
Here we go. Whoop! Nice! One down. Here we go. Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you picked up might come in handy.
give him a look. Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it. We had a vehicle that could jump. Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient! Ever explore all of Sandland?
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. What would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully.
Nice! One down! Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see.
Well, that was easy. We done here?
Let's go back and let Hez know the job's done.
An old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all. Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look. Look!
Something smells like treasure. Where's the treasure? Wait, what's that over there?
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy? Here we go. Look! We finished your job for you.
Thank you! Now I can leave the gang without any debts! Oh, right. Here's that reward I promised you.
Nice.
So, what's next? You grew up among bandits, right? Do you have somewhere to go?
Oh, now that you mention it, the gang's all I've ever had.
Why not head to Spino then? I'm sure they'll welcome you there.
Really? Even though I'm a former bandit?
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Oh, okay! Guess that's where I'll be going then! I really owe you guys everything.
Here we go. used to travel in, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days. Prince, we're sinking into the sand. This won't work.
Whoa! Huh? Here we go.
We're sinking into the sand. This won't work.
Whoa!
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you picked up might come in handy.
Give him a look.
Prince, you've got this.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Take that.
Counting on you, Prince.
Ow! Nice! One down. Explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back. Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal... capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from it.
Focus your attacks. Bring them down one by one.
Yep. Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland?
General Are, the tank squadron at the checkpoint has been decimated.
Hey, what?
General Shiva's tank took them out and continued on.
Ugh. Round up all the soldiers in the area and hunt him down!
Prince, see the radio tower on top of that hill? That's our target.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Don't get cocky just yet. The Army must be aware of our general location. They're sure to reinforce their defenses in the area.
Here we go. You used to travel in, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all.
They're Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from it. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
When the terrain's to your disadvantage, keep moving until you're in a better spot.
I wouldn't stop if you asked me to.
tank brigade at the checkpoint. All gone, sir.
What? So, the legend lives on. But why would he bother going somewhere so remote? Maybe he's heading for our water source to the south. That's it. The radio tower. He wants to make a broadcast. Signalman, alert all units near the news radio tower via encrypted transmission. On the double.
Sir!
All vehicles, advance east. Follow me.
Around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular. We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary. Under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground. should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
The leader of the Raptors. Do be careful, Prince.
Keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Thank you!
Closing up shop already?
Yeah, there's someone I have to meet right now.
Someone from the Royal Army? Or maybe the news office?
Why would you think that?
You've been acting strange ever since the warning about the punishment for hiding Shiva. I'm sure you figured out who we are by now.
You saw right through me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So you were planning on ratting us out to the Royal Army?
We're putting the whole town in danger by letting you people stay here.
Your concerns are justified. We don't intend to cause you good people any trouble. We promise to never come back again. Just, please, allow Anne to keep staying here. She's a personal guest of Mayor Tor's and had no part in the theft of the tank.
Well, in that case, fine.
Hold on! We all busted out of the base in that tank to get...
Prince, Thief, let's get going.
I'm gonna miss that garage. It was like our secret hideout.
Let's not be so hasty.
Mayor Tor!
Hades, don't you know what these people are doing? They've been trying to find a spring. And not just for their own personal benefit, mind you. They're trying to help everyone.
Are you crazy? If you do that, the army will hunt you for the rest of your lives.
Probably, but I can't stand by as the people of this nation suffer any longer.
Even if it means putting your life at risk and exposing your secret, General Shiva?
That is not my name anymore. But yes, even so. It's this warmongering fool's duty to return the future he stole from this country.
You heard the man. How about this, 80s? Perhaps we should hear from the entire town before making our final decision. I'm sure each resident has their own thoughts on the matter.
You're right. This wasn't something for me to decide on my own.
Will people actually welcome me in? I'm so nervous.
What's wrong, Pleeka? Did you wet the bed again or something?
No, it's just that everyone in town seems mad and I'm scared.
Forgive me. I'm afraid that's all my fault.
Did you get in a fight with them?
Not exactly. It's more like I'm what they're all fighting over. I don't want to upset children. I think it's best we leave.
Are you guys leaving?
That's what we're all trying to decide.
But I don't want you or Beelzebub to go.
Maybe you should tell everyone that.
Okay.
She's a good kid. It's thanks to all of you that she could grow up to be so kind and carefree.
I suppose you could say it takes a village, huh?
We don't want to disturb the community you've built here.
Pleeka considers all of you a part of that community too, you know. This cruel world only ever seems to take more and more away from us. That's why the rare gifts it gives, like new friendships, are something to be truly cherished.
That's very kind of you. I'm just not sure it would be right of me to take advantage of such kindness.
Hey! Is it just... Oh, yeah! I found something... Bring me any rare items you find. I'll make it worth your while.
Hades! Is it true that you want to report Shiva?
Yeah, that's right. I would have done it too, if Mayor Tor hadn't stopped me.
And he was right to. We won't submit to the Royal Army's threats, even if it kills us.
Oh, are you still carping about that? The Civil War's long since over. For 30 years, to be precise, and we lost. Can't you accept that already?
The Royal Army is still the same bunch of jackbooted thugs they were back then. And I won't stop fighting until that changes.
Good grief. Once his temper flares, all you can do is wait for him to cool down on his own. Just leave him be. That said, I don't think we should report General Shiva either. He may have been our enemy in the past, but he's a decent, honest man. I mean, he's trying to find water for everyone, isn't he? I trust him.
That means a lot.
And if he takes the Royals down a peg in the process, I can die happy.
Hold on. Do you still hate the Royal Army too, then?
You have to ask? Like I'd ever forgive them for leaving my hometown in ruins.
I think I know where I stand now.
Hey, you're with Rao, right? Aren't you leaving with him?
I was considering it, but they shot me down. Said I wasn't part of their crew.
What gives? Talk about harsh.
Right? I know they're just trying to protect me, but it still hurts. It's frustrating. But part of me is happy to know how much they care. So, I've decided to do what I can by looking after this place. That way, they'll always have somewhere to go back to. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear.
Ah, you sound like one of their crew, all right. In a good way.
Oh? Sorry we gave you the wrong idea. We wanted to tease you for a bit, but we're not here to chase you out.
We'll be happy to have you here. We know you guys are salt of the earth. The others don't know you like we do. We'd never rat you out.
We've never met anyone as good-hearted as you guys. Though BLs would hate being called that.
That he would.
So anyway, we're glad you'll be standing guard at the garage.
And stay put. Leave convincing the villagers to us.
You've got it.
I think we've heard enough.
Right. Let's get the others.
It seems we have our verdict now.
Seems like it. Who knew hatred for the Royal Army ran so deep?
The Rebel Army's spirit appears to be alive and well.
See? There are others who support your cause.
Sounds like we've really gotta find that spring now.
Guess so.
Do you need any? See you later.
Hey! Hey! Thank you for coming!
Hey, Rao! We've been spotted!
There's more than I expected. But we can still take them.
Hold up! Looks like they've got us surrounded.
An ambush. What do we do? We're sitting ducks out here.
Watch your rear. BLs, Thief, you ready for this?
Like you have to ask.
How many times must I tell you to address him as Prince Beelzebub? If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
There! That'll show ya! Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight it.
Dang, it's busted.
Looks like they disabled it in advance to keep us from using it. They read us like a book. This commander's a pro.
So you're saying this was all for nothing?
No, I think we can get it fixed. Just need the right materials.
We can use this. We can repair it. Just...
News office? This is Shiva. Former General Shiva. Yes, the man himself. I have something I want to tell the people of this country, if you'll let me transmit it. Yes. Right away, please.
We have just received radio contact from a man claiming to be General Shiva himself.
What?
He has a message for you all, and while we have not been able to confirm his identity, we have agreed to transmit his words live on air, beginning now.
This is Shiva. First, allow me to sincerely apologize to you all for any distress I may have caused.
All units, cut the engines! Make it quiet!
I freely confess to the crime of stealing a tank. But unlike what you were told previously, I have not attacked any villages with it. I swear this on my life.
It is not my aim to spread panic and confusion amid this country. I intend only to find a legendary spring, which I assure you is no mere fairy tale. For this country cannot withstand any more drought.
Spring? Did he say spring?
What is he even talking about?
So please, just allow me to finish this mission without interference. When I find the spring, I promise to make its location public and return the tank I stole. That is all.
Actually, I have one final message for a certain person on an entirely different subject. Though this doesn't absolve my role in causing that explosion 30 years ago, I've learned the truth behind it.
Commander Zayu, you are the only one I will never forgive. Over and out.
Mr. Shiva, a question if you, I'm afraid he's cut the line.
Contact the news office immediately! Tell them that they are never to allow that criminal to speak freely on air again!
This is bad, isn't it, Zayu? He said something about the truth behind that explosion! And then there's that spring he said he's looking for. Do you think what he's really referring to is our secret water source? Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad!
I'm sorry for dragging you two into this. All right, let's keep heading south.
Here we go. Took some real damage back there. And if I...
Whoa! Hackles down, boy.
Yeah?
You helped Hez with some work. Heard you did a Take them out for me, and I'll... Good hunting out there.
Here we go. Hey, old man. What would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Huh? I'll try that next time.
Supreme Commander Zeo, sir. Yes, sir. I believe General Shiva is very close.
He is no general. A mere ghost requires no title. Don't even try to capture him alive. Understand? Kill him! Once and for all! That's an order!
Forgive me, but might I ask you just one thing, Supreme Commander? What Shiva said about the truth behind that explosion. What exactly do you think he meant by that? You see, my own father was killed in that explosion, so...
You fool! There is absolutely nothing of the sort! Shiva is only trying to rattle us! Hurry up and get rid of him already!
My apologies!
Papa, he said he's looking for a spring.
You don't fall for it. He's just pretending to be some selfless goody two-shoes. You can't trust people like that. Though if there's one thing we can agree on, it's that Zeo's a damn rat. All right. Come on, Guppy. Fire one shot right at the midpoint between Shiva and the Royal Army.
Got it, Papa. It's Shiva! All tanks, prepare for battle!
Enemy tank brigade! They're close by!
What?
Prepare to engage! Hurry! Prince, take cover behind the rocks and swing around in the other direction to attack them.
What happened? You copy?
Nice! All the enemy tanks are toast!
A fight like that must have been a piece of cake for you, Prince.
I know! Pretty badass, huh?
Hold on. That was way too easy. Their commander's probably still...
Get them!
Prince, that's the commander. As long as their commander still stands, this battle won't end. Take him out. Keep circling around him. Stay behind cover.
I've heard a rumor about you! That you're searching for a water source for Sandland's people. Is it true?
Yeah, it's the truth. The King's water is too expensive for most people to even afford the bare minimum to survive. So I promised my village that I would find a legendary spring. And they pooled what little money they could.
Unbelievable. He's superhuman. He saw through our tactics and completely disabled our unit with 0 loss of life. He's exactly the man my father said he was. I can't hope to compete. He's on a whole different plane. I'm afraid I can't tell you about the spring, and despite not answering your question, I have one for you. On the radio, you mentioned the truth behind the explosion 30 years ago. What is it?
You may not want to hear it. I believe it, but I've got no hard proof.
I am Are, the son of Apo, one of your very own officers. Please, tell me. I need to know the truth of my father's death.
Apo's son, eh? I see. Very well, then. Thief, you're our source. He should hear it from you.
You've got to be. Must I do everything around here?
Hold on! Don't tell me you heard this story from him! You take the word of a demon?!
If you won't listen to what he has to say, I can't force you. But let me say this. In this whole twisted world, I haven't met anyone as honest as these two. I trust them far, far more than any human, at least. Would you let prejudice blind you to the truth? Just like how our fear and suspicion of the Peachy caused this terrible tragedy.
The Peachy? What do you mean by that?
Papa! The guys from the army look like they're surrendering.
Ugh! Bunch of spineless cowards! But at least they're all together in one spot with Beelzebub. Now's our chance. Guppy! Turn every last one of them into fertilizer with that cannon of yours! That bounty's as good as ours!
Damn it!
What was that just now?
A cannon? No. Don't tell me there was another tank!
No, it came from somewhere above us. I'll hop up high and look around. It's the swimmers! Those little...
Beelzebub spotted us!
Gah! Gah! Time to split!
Dang it! They got away again! I'm gonna pulverize them next time!
That Beelzebub just saved our lives. Perhaps it's true that we've misjudged the demons. All right, I'll hear it. Tell me the story of what caused the explosion 30 years ago, Thief.
Nope. Not till I hear the magic word.
You little imp! Who do you think you're...
Silence, you! Please just tell me. Please!
All right. Enough. Listen up.
impossible. No. Surely that can't be true. I know Commander Zayu is a cold man, but I can't believe he could be so inhuman.
Well, we've said our piece. And sorry, but it looks like we'll have to borrow the tank a bit longer.
Sir, are you sure? Should we really be letting Shiva go like this?
What do you mean by that? We never had him to begin with.
What?
We almost did, until the swimmers struck out of nowhere, that is. They took out our tanks. They fled. That is what happened, isn't it?
Sir, yes, sir!
Now, guess I should make my report to Supreme Commander Zayu. No. There's something I have to confirm with the king first.
Okay, now we can finally start heading south.
What in the...
Roiling quicksand everywhere you look. One wrong step, and you'll be swallowed up.
Don't worry. I'm light as a feather. See?
Anyway, we can't proceed south unless we figure out how to get past this place.
And how are we supposed to do that? Even the prince sinks like a rock in the stuff. None of our bots will help either. The tank or jump bot would only be even worse off.
It would be easy if we could just fly over it. But with planes outlawed...
What if we just, ran really fast?
Explain, please.
It kind of felt like I was sinking more slowly while I was running.
Aha! Cross before sinking to the point of no return, eh? Prince, thief, let's head back to Spino.
Let me guess. And to the rescue again?
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them. Looks like there's something up there. If we could reach it, if we had a vehicle we could jump. ocean's right outside of Sandland, isn't it? Can't we get water from there?
Just traveling all the way to the sea is no easy task, and we have no good means of transporting water that far either.
Right. Sandland's surrounded by a vast desert and steep cliffs.
Dang. Guess we really do need a water source. Here we go.
Hello.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm. The ocean's right. Right outside of Sandland, isn't it?
Hey! Hey! Thank you for coming.
Hey there! Thank you so much. See you!
Hey, Anne, you gotta build us the fastest ride ever.
I'm fine, thanks for asking. Sounds fun, but I need the deets.
You see, some intense quicksand is blocking our path south of here. We need something that can zip across it before it sinks.
Well, can't you use your car?
It's too slow. The sand would swallow it up.
Maybe my bike might work. Too bad I don't have it.
That's helpful.
It got wrecked during my whole high-speed chase with the Royal Army back in Talbot.
Couldn't you fix it if you had one of those core frame whatsits?
Sure, but I haven't recovered that from the wreck. We'll have to go get it.
Then that's what we'll do. Where is it?
I was pretty focused on just getting away, so I've only got a rough idea. I know it should be somewhere north of Talbot at least.
How specific?
But I think I'll be able to remember more once we get closer.
Good. Let's go together.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What did you say?
I said, let's go together.
So you do need me on the team.
That grin of yours is weirding me out.
Oh, hush. Let's get going already.
Here we go.
Hey, you were a general in the Royal Army, right?
A long time ago, yes.
Not that you can erase the past. Nor would it be right to do so. I have to...
So you say that you left the bike somewhere around these parts?
Somewhere, yeah. I was kind of focused on escaping. They cut me off as I was going through some rocky tunnel. Strange. I know it's around here somewhere.
Maybe the Royals claimed it after they arrested you.
What's that?
A Terrano. Seemed to be carrying something in its mouth.
Speaking of which, I've heard that Terranos build their nests out of metal.
If that's true, then maybe one of them took my bike?
That's quite possible.
Then we should go after it.
It's already out of sight.
Not to worry. They like to nest on rocky cliffs just like these. Let's head after it and see if we can find a way up those cliffs. Terranovision is very sensitive to movement and...
Is that what I think it is? You bet your tail it is. My motorcycle! Sweet!
Prince, wait!
Yeah!
It's not happy to see us.
And we've got no chance of outrunning something like that.
Then there's only one option left.
Fire? Prince, get out of there! The ground's on fire!
Uh-oh, it's catching fire!
Do be careful, Prince.
Good. Keep at it.
Do be careful, Prince.
Almost there!
So, can you fix it?
I'm gonna need some parts for the repairs, but it should be fine.
Maybe we can find the parts lying around here. You still want some more, huh?
Huh?
Come at me with all you got, then!
Wait!
Seriously?
I think the Terrano is just trying to protect its eggs.
Oh. Don't worry. Those aren't what we're after.
He's telling the truth. We just want my motorcycle back. It looks like it understood us.
Prince, let's get out of here already. Quick, before it changes its mind.
Ah, good point.
Here we go. You mean you've given up your name forever?
What happened here? Looking pretty beat up.
It could have been anything. Maybe they were attacked.
Sis, I hope you're well.
You crying?
No, I'm not. Now leave.
You're shaking, you know.
Just leave already. I can't involve anyone else in this. If you talk to me, the bandits will kidnap you, just like Sis.
Huh? Bandits?
They kidnapped your sister?
Well, not exactly. But it might be even worse.
Explain.
We couldn't pay off my dad's debt anymore. So they took her instead.
Why take her when it's your dad's debt?
Well, Dad's gone. But his contract is still valid. There was no way we could pay it off at that interest rate. Dad said he'd been fooled into signing it. But they told him a deal's a deal.
With proof of fraud, you should be able to invalidate it.
They were gonna take me too. But Sis said she'd work enough for 2 people and went alone. She's frail, though. I doubt she could even do one person's work. We only borrowed that money in the first place to help her get well, you know. But it all backfired.
Just go save her then.
I would if I could. But we're talking about the worst outcasts of the diamonds. I could never face them.
Can't say you're wrong.
That's why I'm going to find a town to go work and save money. Then, I'll hire someone strong enough to defeat those bandits.
How about I take care of them?
It's too dangerous. I told you, they're the worst of the worst.
I'm the feed prince. Bandits are nothing to me.
You sure are confident, but I still don't have any money to thank you with. I gave everything we had to Sis when she...
I don't need anything as useless as a human's gratitude. I just don't like it when someone acts like they're eviler than me.
You're really cool. You know that? Like a hero.
Well, don't insult me like that. Anyway, where are those bandits of yours?
I don't know exactly, but they were headed northeast of here.
Northeast? Gotcha.
Oh, wait! I'm coming with you. My sister went there alone because of me, so I have to help save her.
You'd just be dead weight. Wait here.
But...
Here we go.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Are you guys the diamonds?
Huh? And what's it to you?
You kidnapped a
You a friend of hers? Completely useless.
Well, I'll be taking her off your...
Just who do you think?
Hey. Now hand her over, and I
You... Did no one ever teach you?
You're the ones extorting.
Nuh-uh.
Uzume said you tricked her dad and...
Doesn't matter. He still signed it. Didn't they teach you to return what you borrowed?
He's got the upper hand, Prince.
Not true. Your stupid human logic doesn't apply to a fiend like me.
Oh, yeah? Well, your demon logic doesn't apply to... If you want the girl that...
Is that how much her...
Nah, he just borrowed 10... But that's the power of interest, baby. It shot up to...
That's beyond insane.
Shut up! Now cough up or... Cut the bullshit. I said it...
Like I care. I'm giving you back the 10,000 that was...
Sure do. No one would call us... Hey, guys, let's take...
And think I offered to give you your money back. So annoying.
This is pretty effective. Hurt. Still got some fight left in me. Didn't feel a thing. This is a nice
She's free!
You sure? But I gotta get...
We've already got the original 10.
If that's all, then...
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. What? Where did the bandits...
You, Teros.
Yes.
I'm Beelzebub.
To get me?
Uzume will fill you in. Hey, Uzume! We brought her back!
Sis! Thank goodness. No, Thank you!
Like I said, don't insult...
Sorry. I meant you're the coolest
That's better.
So he's okay with being called cool, huh?
What's the plan now, you two?
We'll work hard and pay back our father's debt. The interest rate is terribly high.
They said they didn't need it.
Huh? What?
After we had a nice, long, polite conversation, they told us, we don't want any money, just let us go.
But what if they were lying? And what if they bring back a... Doubt it. They're such losers that the rest of the diamonds, I doubt they'd come help clean up their mess. Meaning, we're free!
I'm glad for...
Sis, let's open... Sis, won't it be hard to...
I doubt they'd mind over in...
True. They don't even...
They're looking for new residents.
Are you sure? Same here! Let's pack our things now, sis! Yeah. Thank you!
That was a blast. All right, my work here is done. Now I just need the right parts, as per usual.
Sure, but don't you need a blueprint too?
It's my bike. I could rebuild that thing in my sleep.
No kidding. Alrighty then.
Spino, huh? I like it. I want to get settled in ASAP.
Do you need any? See you later.
There we go. Good as new.
You are good. Now we can get through that quicksand.
Come on, let's take it for a spin.
You okay?
I was thinking.
I can't always find colors that really... So I asked my painter friend to mix...
Oh. Could your friend make me...
I don't know. But once she's finished...
All right. I'll try.
She's always collecting dyes in Aqua Camp.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
No matter how many times...
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the rare metal I need.
Oh.
Don't you know they can be installed in your bots to power them?
For real?
Right? See, it's my dream to open up my own but I can't find the rare... I guess it's...
Did you lose?
Just about the only place you can find...
What are you doing? Look...
I mean, it can't hurt.
That's...
If you know where it is.
Because there's a scare...
So get...
Don't be ridiculous. One look at the Queen's...
But you're totally...
Huh. I think it's because I can see there's command in the...
You think too highly of...
I can't believe this.
The Fiend Prince? You're not just a fiend, you're a... So, the Queen Scorpion...
Obviously.
Wow, you're the real deal! And beat the crap out of...
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, now we're talking...
Here we go.
So this is the old junkyard. It certainly is eerie, all right.
Something about it just doesn't seem right.
The Queen Scorpion might have its eye on us already.
Let's stay on our guards. Under the sand, Chris. It could surface anywhere. Maybe lure it out. A powerful hit to the ground. It's under the sand, Chris. It could surface anywhere. Maybe lure it out. A powerful hit to the ground. Good. You're wearing it out. Stay on your toes.
I'll be fine. I'm a thief, remember?
Fair enough. Go do your thing then.
That was nothing.
Oh, impressive! You really showed it what's what. You're not the fiend. Thanks a bunch. Found some! And it's a big haul. With this much, I can Here, it's just a prototype I whipped.
Oh, you're good at what you...
Glad you like? I'm starting to think I'll be able... Now the question... There's usually a...
Just go to Spino then.
Huh?
Yeah, they're looking for red. Talk to the mate.
For real?
Don't make me...
Sorry, but I'll check out...
Hey, are you... Yeah, I'm a friend of with Lutemis? Yeah. When you're done with hers, could you...
Sure, but it'll take a while.
Has she ordered something?
Her orders are always a pain.
What's the problem?
I lost the pigments I need to get to work.
Do you have any idea?
Yeah. You see that I had a look in there thinking I might find some but then I ended up getting...
And in all the commotion...
Yeah.
Is that it?
That would help. Well, if you get them back for me...
Hey there! Thank you so much. See you!
Hey there, please drop.
Thanks!
Thank you!
So, how do demons usually spend their day?
Brace for true evil. We do stuff like dig pitfalls where people like to walk. Oh, and Thief even stole someone's comic the other day.
Some of my finest work, if I do say so myself.
See? You're evil, right?
Right. See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location, like a village or town. The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground.
We can repair it. Just... Okay, now for some hot intel on the area. Up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle to jump. Question. Why can humans eat some plants, but not others?
Our bodies can't digest a lot of them. And then there's others that are downright poisonous to us.
Humans just have weak stomachs.
So you demons' stomachs are so strong you can eat just about anything? Impressive.
Smells like treasure. Where's the treasure? Wait, what's that over there?
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
And then run away.
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly instead.
Well, I prefer running toward them.
Where's the treasure? Wait, what's that over there?
Hey! Hey! Thank you for coming!
Here we go.
Hey! Hey! Thank you for coming.